Hidden amongst the lush green leaves lives a tiny creature named Lola the Ladybug. Now Lola is not your typical ladybug. Nestled in a small patch of greenery in the heart of a bustling city, she leads an ordinary life filled with extraordinary adventures. Each day she embarks on a quest for food, skillfully evading predators with a grace that belies her tiny size. With a heart as vibrant as her spotted shell, Lola thrives on exploration and discovery. She flutters from leaf to leaf, her tiny wings beating rhythmically against the wind as her curious eyes take in the world around her. Each sunrise brings a new adventure, each sunset, a tale to remember. Her routine? Well, it's simple yet fulfilling. She eats, she sleeps, she flies. It's a predictable cycle, one that's about to take an unexpected turn. Life for Lola was usually a predictable cycle of eat, sleep, and fly, but little did she know a special day was about to unfold. On a sunny morning, Lola woke up with an unusual sense of curiosity. It was a day unlike any other. The sun's rays filtered through the canopy of leaves overhead, casting dappled patterns on her tiny dotted back. Lola, our adventurous ladybug, felt an irresistible urge to explore beyond her usual territory. This day she decided would be one for discovery and adventure. Her journey began in the heart of the city, Central Park. The rustling leaves whispered tales of the world beyond, of towering structures and bustling life. Lola was fascinated. She crawled from leaf to leaf, her tiny feet treading paths that no ladybug had ever walked before. Every rustle, every movement was a new story, a new mystery waiting to be unraveled. From the park, Lola ventured further into the city. She navigated through a maze of towering skyscrapers, their reflections shimmering in the cool streams that ran through the city. These structures, so massive, so unlike the trees and plants she was used to, filled Lola with awe. She felt tiny, yet at the same time she felt a part of something much bigger, much grander than she had ever known. As she journeyed, Lola encountered a world filled with sounds, colors, and life that she had never imagined. She saw birds of many colors, heard the distant hum of traffic, and even got a glimpse of the humans that lived in this city. Every sight, every sound, was a testament to the immense diversity and vibrancy of life in the city. Throughout her journey, Lola's adventurous spirit never wavered. She was driven by her curiosity, her desire to explore and understand the world around her. Her journey was not just about discovery, but about breaking boundaries, about daring to venture into the unknown. As the sun set, Lola found herself in an unfamiliar part of the city, far from her home. But she wasn't afraid. She was excited, ready to embrace whatever adventures the next day would bring. After all, for Lola the Ladybug, every day was a lucky day. Lost but not defeated, Lola stumbled upon something extraordinary. In the heart of the concrete jungle, where towering structures and relentless noise abound, existed an oasis of tranquility. Lola, by some stroke of luck, had discovered a secret garden, a verdant haven, nestled in the city's bustle. This wasn't just any ordinary garden. It was a vibrant tapestry of colors, a symphony of fragrances, a banquet for any bug. Every corner was adorned with a bouquet of flowers, each more radiant than the last. Crimson roses, sapphire irises, and golden sunflowers stood tall, their petals unfurling like a warm embrace welcoming Lola. But it wasn't just the sight that was captivating, it was the intoxicating aroma. The air was heavy with the scent of nectar, a sweet symphony that played on every breeze. Each whiff was a decadent dessert, a tantalizing treat that promised a feast for our ladybug. And feast she did. The garden was a buffet of rich, succulent leaves and ripe, juicy fruits. Food was in abundance, a smorgasbord of flavors that made Lola's antennae dance with delight. It was as if she had struck gold, a jackpot in the lottery of life. But the garden was more than just a feast for the senses, it was a sanctuary. In this hidden Eden, the usual predators were conspicuously absent. No spiders spinning their deadly webs, no birds swooping down with their sharp beaks. Here Lola could roam without fear, explore without caution, and rest without worry. In this hidden corner of the city, Lola had found a haven, a paradise amidst the urban chaos. She had discovered a world where she could thrive, a world that was designed for bugs like her. It was a secret garden, a hidden sanctuary, a paradise unknown to the city's inhabitants. This was more than just a lucky find. It was a miraculous discovery, a stroke of fortune that would change Lola's life forever. In this secret garden, Lola found a paradise she never knew existed. With the discovery of this new home, Lola was faced with a difficult choice. A ladybug's life is not all dewdrops and daisies. It's a world of choices, each one leading to a different path. And Lola, our intrepid little ladybug, was standing at such a crossroads. The familiarity of her old home tugged at her, like an old song humming in the back of her mind. It was a place filled with memories, laughter, and the scent of wildflowers. The comfort of knowing every nook and cranny, every blade of grass, and every leaf's underside was a cozy blanket that was hard to let go of. Yet there was something about this new garden, a siren's call that was hard to ignore. It was like a painting come to life, a paradise of colors and fragrances that Lola had never experienced before. The lush greenery, the riot of flowers in full bloom, the symphony of birdsong, the dance of butterflies, all of it was a feast for her senses. It was a place where she could grow, explore, experience new things, and perhaps even make new friends. This decision was not easy for Lola. It was a struggle that went deep into her tiny ladybug heart. Her mind was a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions, fears and hopes, uncertainties and possibilities. She was torn between the safety of the known and the allure of the unknown. But Lola was no ordinary ladybug. She was a creature of courage, a bug of boldness, a ladybug with a spirit as bright as her spotted shell. She realized that life was not just about being safe and comfortable. It was also about adventure, exploration, and embracing new experiences. So, after much thought and a few fluttering heartbeats, Lola made her decision. She chose to step out of her comfort zone, to let go of the familiar, and to embrace this beautiful, exciting, and somewhat scary new world. She decided to make this garden, this paradise of vibrant life and endless possibilities, her new home. After much thought, Lola decided to embrace the unknown and make this garden her new home. Embracing her newfound home, Lola realized she had stumbled upon a lucky break. This wasn't just any old day, it was Lola's lucky day. A day that started like any other, yet took an adventurous turn that led her to a garden of blooming flowers, a paradise for any ladybug. Let's jog our memory a little, shall we? Lola, our daring little ladybug, embarked on an unexpected journey, one that was filled with curiosity and a dash of bravery. She fluttered her tiny wings, crossing meadows, forests, and streams, not knowing where the wind would take her. It was a thrilling voyage, one that was destined to lead her to something extraordinary. And oh, what a discovery it was. A flower garden. Not just any garden, but a sprawling patchwork of vibrant colors, intoxicating scents, and a smorgasbord of tasty aphids. It was a ladybug's dream come true. Lola, our intrepid explorer, had discovered a treasure trove, a haven where she could thrive and be happy. But a decision had to be made. Should she return to her old life or embrace this newfound paradise? After much thought, our brave Lola chose the latter. She decided to start anew, to make this garden her new home. A decision that proved to be a game changer, a turning point in Lola's life. Life in the garden was a stark contrast to her previous existence. Food was plentiful, predators were scarce, and her home was nothing short of a masterpiece. Each flower petal served as a cozy bed, each dewdrop was a refreshing drink, and each sunrise was a spectacle to behold. Lola had found her utopia, her sanctuary, her lucky break. Lola's lucky day was not just a day of discovery, but a day that marked a new chapter in her life, one filled with promise and adventure. She had found her lucky charm, a place where she could flourish and live a life full of joy and contentment. Lola's lucky day was indeed a lucky day, a day that changed her life for the